Ndewonu. For those of you who might not understand the Igbo language, Ndewo means welcome. Nkata Iyom Igbo welcomes you all to this our inaugural conference. We are glad that you all heeded our call. No. Nkata in Igbo means conversation. We believe in conversation as a pillar of relationships in Igbo social-cultural system. It happens between two people, families, clans, kindreds, and even larger communities. Our diplomacy started way before modern diplomacy. Nkata is the root of bonding in Igbo land. We, as Nkata women, have decided to invite you all to our table of conversation in our region and our country. Our motto is partnering for development. To talk development starts with a conversation. So we want our region to be better because charity, they say, begins at home, and strong parts make a stronger whole. We want to be a strong tripod in the Nigerian project for a better national development. So, we invite you all to join us to push for better cultural reorientation, economic, social, and political development that includes more capable women. Well, in order to achieve success, we must look backwards and tell our story because no one can tell our story better than us. So today, we go back a bit in history to give honor to women that came before us, fought in different fields, wrote their names in gold, and blazed the trail. We will always remember and honor their lives and sacrifices. There are more of these amazing Igbo women outside this list that we are about to share, yet we will indeed try to tell some of their stories through the journeys of some of the few across some critical sectors. Let's begin with politics. Margaret Ekpo was of both Igbo and Efik heritage and lived in Aba. She was a pathfinder for women politically. She married the doctor, John Udoekbo, in 1938. And he was from the Bibio ethnic group, who, as they say, are predominant in Akwa Ibom State in heritage. Chief Margaret Ekpo was a Nigerian women's rights activist and social mobilizer. She was pioneering as the first female politician in the country's first republic and a leading member of a class of traditional Nigerian women activists, many of whom rallied women beyond notions of ethnic solidarity. What about aviation? Chinyere Kalu MFR, ni Onyenucheya. She is the first Nigerian female commercial pilot and the first woman to fly an aircraft in Nigeria. Are you surprised? She served as the rector and chief instructor of the Nigerian College of Aviation and Technology between October 2011 and February 2014. And then to entertainment and music, we have Nelly Uzonna Editu Chendu, MON, was a Nigerian singer, composer, and actress, revered for modernizing traditional Igbo folk music. And in literature, Florence Nwazurahu Nkiru Nwakpa was a Nigerian author who has been called the mother of modern African literature. She was a forerunner to a generation of African women writers and the first African woman novelist to be published in the English language in Britain. And in medicine, Priscilla Nzimiro. She attended the University of Glasgow and earned her Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, MBCHB in 1950. She was the first woman from Igbo land to graduate as a medical doctor. Ada Priscilla Nzimiro was a trained medical doctor with family roots in Nkata, in present-day Imo State. She attended the University of Glasgow and was the first woman doctor to work in the Igbo region of Nigeria. And the military. Josephine Okwekeleke Tolefe from Anyocha in today's Delta State and was originally a nurse. But she decided to join the military, having admired what she saw of women in the British Army and their bravery in defense of their country. She was the first female to be commissioned into the Nigerian Army and first to attain the rank of an army captain in Nigeria. She rose within a period of 2 years from second lieutenant to the rank of captain in the Nigerian Army before the Civil War. And to sports. Need to say we just finished the Olympics. Chioma Ajunwa Okpara MON became the first Nigerian woman to win an Olympic gold at the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta. She equally became the first African to win gold at the Olympics in a field event. And today, she is an assistant commissioner of police serving the country. She remains the only woman to compete at both the FIFA Women's World Cup as a footballer and the Olympics as a track and field athlete. And the Aba Women's Protest of 1929. How can we forget? The very popular Aba Women protest is one of the most notable historical political statements by women of the Owerri and Calabar provinces in Nigeria and the whole of West Africa at the time. The women showed power and resilience through their sit-in protest towards the colonial administration. They came in their thousands to protest against the warrant chiefs who they accused of restricting the role of women in government. Now, many of the warrant chiefs were forced to resign and 16 native courts were attacked. And then in 1930, the colonial administration abolished the warrant chief system and appointed women into the native court system. The rural women who were not formally well educated, had no phones or internet, were able to galvanize themselves across regions and achieve huge success. Now, the question remains, what has changed? Has our capacity as women waned? Today, the conversation to know where the rain started beating us begins. It is an inclusive table we are unveiling for a development that includes women in the post-colonial governance across all sectors. None. You are welcome.